on fucking Mars. If the sky's your limit, then you'll never go far.
Alright, what's up guys, Poison here, and I'm back with another episode of Deadman's Cross for Android time. So, we're here, I have full-on stupid, hunt permits. This is not going to be good. So, let's do our quick recap. Real quick, this video isn't really going to be much of a topic. I'm basically, I realized after I made Friday's quick play video, I left out a few details that I said I was to talk about, and I just completely forgot to mention them. So that's pretty much what we're going to be talking about today. First off, let's do our recap like we do every other week. You know, we've been doing this for a while now. So Wednesday, the day after I got home, I got home Tuesday at around 7 o'clock. So, I didn't do anything. I decided to go straight to, I showered, ate, passed out. But Wednesday morning, I woke up at around I woke up pretty early, but at around 1:20, I decided to record a video where I talk about how I'm back from work, It's called I'm Back From Work Finally. Don't remember. Oh, in that video, I basically talked about how I want to do 2 live streams. I want to do a Deadman's Cross live stream, which might happen later today. I don't know. Let me think about what's going on because I have to do some other things. I'll talk about it after we're done with the recap. And an OS live stream I want to do next week when I kind of figure out how to do it. Moving on to Thursday, we had the first 6 days of work, Shadow Warrior Part 36. Where I basically talk about, I was gone for 12 days. The first 6 days of work, nothing really happened. But on Friday, we had the final 6 days of work, Shadow Warrior Part 37. Excuse me. Where I basically talk about, just how the rest of the 12 days went for work. I forgot to say something in the video, and that's what we're going to talk about here. Real quick, though. I wanted to live stream yesterday. The thing is, I wasn't home yesterday. Well, technically, tomorrow I'm not going to be home. Because I'm recording this Friday. This is going out Sunday, like always. Yeah, I'm not going to be home at all tomorrow. I'm actually going to a family get-together. It's for my grandpa. I didn't know this was happening. It wasn't until, Wednesday that my uncle hit me up. And he's like, hey, we're having a surprise party for my dad, my grandpa. He's like, so can you make it down? I told him, yeah, I don't have work. Let me just make sure nothing is going on at home. And then I'll go out and then we'll, I'll head out down there. It's only 2-hour drive. Not even 2 hours, actually. Maybe an hour, depending on how traffic is. But I told him, yeah, I'll head out there. It's been a long time since I've seen my family. So, yeah, that's why I wasn't here yesterday to do a live stream. Let's say I still need to see how the rest of this... I need to see how Sunday's going to be. If, Saturday goes well, I might live stream Sunday. I want to live stream actually later today. I just don't know when. If I do live stream, there's going to be a video. I know there's nothing going on the screen right now. I'm waiting an extra 20 seconds just so I could move forward. But let's get to the main topic. A few things I forgot about work. So I basically talked about how, the first 3 days of work, I was in Napa. I was doing Bottle Rock. It was actually really good. There were no problems at all. We didn't come across anyone who was causing problems. It was good. As opposed to last year where some random old guy tried... I wouldn't say hitting on, but he was basically messing with one of our employees' daughters. That's what happened last year. This year, there were no problems. They actually had me and another guy, Calvin, in the lot with where the problems occurred. So there were no problems there. Then move on to Monday, and we're in the absolute ghetto of San Francisco. Bruh, I don't want to be here. Hey, someone else is a Terra. This is going to be fucking terrifying. This is fucking bullshit, bro. He got his full health back too. Fuck. Lucifer, come on. Come on, Lucy. Fuck, dude. We got beat by this Terra. Holy shit. So, I finally came across another Terra. That's pretty fucking terrifying, actually. Yeah. So, we're in the absolute ghetto. A bunch of homeless people. A bunch of, heroin addicts, druggies. A bunch of, bullshit I never thought I'd ever see in my life. And these people are armed, Homeless people are fucking armed with knives and a bunch of other shit. And cops can't really tell them shit, I saw a few homeless people with, bike handlebars. Which, honestly, that makes a good weapon. I never thought about that. But, yeah, I remember Monday, I'm watching a gate. And some woman came by. I'm pretty sure I talked about this in Friday's video. Or Thursday's, I don't remember. But this... homeless woman came by with a huge Bowie knife attached to her hip, and it wasn't a sheath, so cops couldn't tell her she can't carry it. It was perfectly legal, but she just she had it, and I overheard her talking to another homeless guy oh, if one of these motherfuckers says something, I'm gonna stab him right in the fucking chest. I have nothing to lose. I'm like, bitch. Like, really, like, almost like you're really just walking around saying that you're about to stab someone in the chest, not give a fuck. I'm like, all right, fair enough. Then let's see, moving on later in the week, like, the homeless people out here are fucking weird. Like, I've had so many weird interactions. That dude really just fucked up my terror by turning into a chick. Yeah, I've come across so many weird interactions this whole week. I don't know what day it was. It was like, I think it was Thursday before the actual event started. Some random guy, I'm not sure if he was homeless or what, probably crazy, I don't know. He walks up to me and he's like, what's going on? And I told him, oh, Clusterfest is going to be huge, you know, comedians, rappers, bands. And he goes, ah, okay. Watch out for the Muslims. They like stuff like this. They like to blow it up. And I'm like, bruh, you're not even going to be subtle with your fucking crazy racism. Like, bruh, really? Another interaction I had, this was actually Friday, actually, the day of the show. No, was it Friday or Saturday? I think it was Saturday. Some random fucking crazy homeless dude walks by, and I ignore him the first time he walks by. He's walking across the street from my left to my right. He walks by, and he's like probably singing some rap lyrics. I don't know. I fucking ignore it, dude. I'm like, whatever, dude. I don't care. Time passes, maybe like an hour. He walks back from my right to my left, crossing the street, and his lyrics are more aggressive now, and he's staring me in the eyes like, I walk up on the motherfucker, knock him the fuck out, steal his bitch and fuck her. Then he looks me in the eyes even more, like making sure I'm looking, and says, what the fuck you gonna do about it? And I look at this dude, I give him the, what the fuck did you say look? And he fucking walks away every few steps, looking back, making sure he's staring me in the eye. And I fucking, like, I'm ready to square up with this dude. Like, my first thought is, if this fucker comes at me, I'm gonna kick him in his fucking knee and break his shit, like, because this is already the end of the week, you know, I've had to deal with fucking crazy people the whole week. And the thing that really pissed me off about this work week was, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this, but I was walking from the parking garage where I parked my car, and I'm walking downwards towards the event. Hey, sorry, Julie, I just noticed I was fighting you. I was so caught up in the story, sorry, Julie, I just noticed that I'm the one who fought you. You know, I got kind of pissed off halfway through this week because I parked my car in the parking garage, and I was walking down the street, literally a half block away, because that's where it was, to the event. And I happened to look down at a homeless person who's straight up just shooting up heroin in the street. And that really just threw my whole week off. That really just, like, pissed me off. I'm like, I never in my life wanted to see someone shoot up heroin. And it fucking happened. And, like, that just ruined my whole mood for the week. And that made me say, you know what? I do not want to be in this fucking city anymore. Get me the fuck out of here. Like, I'm just like, I don't want to be around this bullshit, like, you know? And this leads me to another story I forgot to say on Friday, and I said I was going to say it, but I completely forgot. So, I was working with someone I worked with before, you know? We somewhat know each other. And some person was shooting up heroin, too. I didn't see him shooting up heroin, but all I look over, and we'll just call him G, I'm not going to say his full name, but he's all like, he fucking calls out to the person shooting up heroin, and he's like, hey, quit fucking doing that shit. And the person's like, what are you, the police? He's like, no, quit fucking doing that shit. There are kids around here, you know, like, you know, we have kids walking around. Quit fucking doing that shit. Go somewhere else. And the person gave him attitude, and I wasn't there for it, but, like, he was telling me, he's like, yeah, I fucking told some homeless person who was shooting up heroin to get the fuck out of here. I didn't want to see him doing that shit. I didn't want to see, you know, kids walking by, see him doing that shit. And it's like, it made me realize that you don't really see it that often, but there are a few kids in this area. And it's just like, dude, kind of scary because, like, this area is just like, I don't know how this area is the way it is, but, like, the sidewalks smell like piss. There's homeless people everywhere. They're all fucking high on something or shooting up shit. Fucking, like, I remember the first 2 days I'm there, I didn't know what to eat. I was told, you know, when I got there, I was told, hey, if you go for lunch, avoid the Burger King, because the Burger King was, like, the major, like, hotspot, ghetto as fuck. Like, people were like, hey, avoid that area. Don't go to Burger King if you have to go to lunch. Go somewhere else. I'm like, all right. Then I'm told, hey, there's a Carl's Jr., you know, just right up the block. So I'm like, all right, I'll go to Carl's Jr. And it's extremely shitty. It's extremely fucking horrible. You know, there's homeless people out in front. I remember I sit down. You know, I got my food. I decided to sit down in there the first day. And I look out the window, and there are people, you know, exchanging needles, which I'm sure had fucking heroin in it. I'm like, oh, fucking Christ. So, you know, I fucking finish my food and I get up and I'm like gone. I'm like, I'm not fucking sticking around here. I'm like, fuck that, you know. These dudes are out here doing fucking heroin and like just so many crazy things. Honestly, the second day I went to the same Carl's Jr. and I said, fuck it, you know what? I'm grabbing my food. I'm fucking going to my car, you know, inside the lock gate where we're working. I'm not gonna deal with people. Then like Wednesday we end up having Chinese food because my friend he's like, hey, let's go out to eat, like, you know, get some Chinese food. I'm like, all right, whatever. Then Thursday and Friday I find a fucking awesome Mexican place with some awesome quesadillas. That's kind of off topic, but well, kind of not on topic because apparently the Mexican place is closed on the weekends. So Saturday and Sunday they're not open, which is bullshit, you know. Pretty sure if they were open Saturday and Sunday they'd make a lot of money. Because think about it, a lot of people work on the weekdays. You know, a lot of people go to San Francisco on the weekends. If they were open on the weekends, they'd make a lot of money by the tourists coming in. Like, and I was telling my parents, I'm like, hey, there's this awesome Mexican place. If we ever go to San Francisco, we have to go. They're like, oh yeah, definitely. Then I find out they're closed on the weekends. I'm like, fuck, how often do we go to San Francisco during the week? So, yeah, they're closed Saturday and Sunday, you know, weekends. So I say, fuck it. I would go to Subway across the street. And at first there's this like Mexican dude, you know, who works there. And, you know, we're talking, and then all of a sudden, some homeless person walks in, turns her back to us, and starts using the soda machine, which is, like, weird, because a lot of these stores don't have the soda machine out. They have it behind the counter. And, you know, the guy's like, hey, get out of here. You can't be doing that. And then, like, you know, the person's ignoring him, you know, filling up their 2-liter with, like, drink. And then I'm like, fuck, is it always like that? He's like, yeah. And he tells me, he's like, yeah, I told this bitch earlier not to fucking come in here. She came in an hour ago, did this exact same bullshit, and she fucking left just like she did. I'm like, oh. And he's like, yeah, it's fucking bullshit. We don't have anyone to come in, stop them, so they just do this shit all the time. I'm like, yeah, I feel it, bro. And I told him, like, yeah, I'm not from around here, but I already noticed that the fucking homeless people around here are fucking dicks. And I've also noticed I never want to fight people, but working at my job makes me want to fucking fight people. Like, I absolutely wanted to square up with so many fucking people. Like, that's how bullshit this was. But whatever. 2 weeks are done. I fucking don't have to go there anymore. I don't have any plans of going back to San Francisco until Outside Lands, which thankfully Outside Lands is actually in the good part of town. It's at Golden Gate Park, so I don't have to deal with fucking, you know, crazy homeless people again. And like, it amazed me that they had this fucking huge event. You know, I'm talking about like huge people. They had Ice Cube. They had, well, Lil Dicky. I don't know. I feel he's huge. A lot of people don't. But they had like big names. Ice Cube, Kevin Hart, Bill Burr, Jerry Seinfeld. Like this big fucking festival. Huge names. And they have it in like the ghetto. Like, it was just, I don't know. Honestly, I'm just glad that work is done. I don't have to go back anymore. Fucking thank God. I'm just waiting on my paycheck so I could start buying shit. But yeah, guys, right now I want to say I'm gonna live stream later today. I'm gonna live stream. Let me show you guys. Actually, let me grab my phone again. What do we have? 69% battery. What's all this new? Wait, are we getting new things? Let me see. Area Deadman. These all look like the same cards. Okay, whatever. As you see here, I have 55 elite hunt permits. So I want to say later today I'm going to be live streaming some elite hunts. I don't know when later today. I want to say around 1 o'clock later today, but I'm going to have a full video out talking about when I'm going to live stream. So guys, until next time, have an awesome day. Thank you for watching. You guys, I pretty much told you everything that's gone on at work. I told you it on Thursday, Friday, and then today. If you want, go watch those videos. If you don't watch Quick Play, you don't have to watch the video. You just have to listen to it. I basically talk about how work was. If you want to, like I'm saying, go watch Thursday and Friday's videos. Watch today's videos. And let me know what you guys think. Like, if you've been keeping up with the story. Because, like I'm saying, I would never want to live in this area. It's like, I don't know why this area is the way it is. And then, let me see. How's this going to work out? Let's go to Google Maps real quick while we're still recording. Let's see. Let's get out of here. Let's not zoom in where we live. That's a good idea. So, is that the Carl's Jr.? No, it's not the Carl's Jr. So, I'm going to try to figure it out. So, okay. Let's go to satellite real quick. So, this is where we were. In this little area. So, all along right here, is where a bunch of homeless people are. Here's the Burger King on the corner, just all horrible. You had to walk up the street over here to Carl's Jr., which is right here. And, like, right in front, the first day, a bunch of homeless people, you know, like, right at this window right here. Well, I don't have my pointer anymore, actually. Okay, here we go. So right here, there's, like, this is where I sat. Homeless people right there exchanging needles. I'm like, God, I'm getting the fuck out of here. You know, I walk up right here. We were right here in this area, you know, blocked off. You know, they had the big stage right here. They had, you know, another stage right here. And then over here inside the Bill Graham Center, they had the main comedian stage. But, like, this little blocked off area, like, from this area of Grove Street to this corner, to down here, to all the way up to here and here, they had, like, it just completely blocked off. But, like, the first few days before Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, bunch of homeless people all along the street right here. You know, it was just all bad. But like I said, I'm glad I'm not working there anymore. I'm glad I don't have to go back. I know a few of our employees had to stay for work. Kind of sucks for them, but they were fine. But yeah, guys, until next time, or until tomorrow and later today when I live stream, actually. So until later, have an awesome day. Thank you for watching. Bye.